just, oh wait a minute, can't see that properly, it's going to get dark I reckon soon. Let's put the light on, there we go. Yeah, so this is the Beyond art piece that I really need to get on with finishing this one, or get some more progress on this one at least. And then, yeah. I just thought I'd pop on a bit earlier today because a bit busy later on. Yeah, so just add some slight grey tone to the rest of this. And I can layer some colours over the top. So this is another art print that I want to get finished, or at least a good amount of progress on it really. I need to ink several things. There's the spiders in the corner which I just left, but I need to work a bit more on that and just do a bit more colour and stuff, and maybe a few more grey tones just to darken it a bit more. I want this to have, there's obviously there's a bit of blood and that here and there, but it's going to have like an old sort of feel to the colours. There's not going to be too many bright colours apart from the logo, which needs painting over. But hey, hello Nomad, good evening. Well, it's evening for me anyway. Trying to work a bit more on this little bit just for an hour or so. Working on a lot of art prints lately, and this is another one. When I finish it, it's going to be an art print, and I can hopefully sell on my store. Grey out them eyes a bit because she's blind, that character, even though like a dog's like attacked her there. That's quite shocking when I watched that as a kid actually. The dog just like bit her on her neck and that. Let's get a few little light grey tones. Yeah, I'd like to watch them films again, these Italian Lucio Fulci movies. I haven't watched them for a while actually. Adding like grey tone over everything before I start to layer in some other colours, Got to be like pale skin tones on some of these and that, but I like to do the grey tone first. Build that up in a few layers maybe. Too much water. Don't know if it goes all right, I'll just painting anyway, so we're smoothing everything out a bit later anyway. Little spiders. I may re-ink them spiders because I want them to stand out a bit more. But I'll just add a bit of grey tone to them. I originally did this ink drawing as a commission for someone on Instagram, but I just decided to, well, I took a scan of the original ink drawing so I could do a colour version later on down the line, so I'll probably do an art print colour version. Yeah, I want maybe some of this grey just bleeds into the black maybe. Dry brush that a bit. Yes, I'll be adding some other colours to this, maybe like I said, pale skin colours to these characters. This one's more rotten, I'd say that one is as well. Well, that one probably is, but I'll try and do them, I don't know, similar tones, but lighter. Just thin that out a bit. because I may need it again. Right. Slight wash of this. You can barely see that, but I'll build it up in like layers. So really I'm just using these acrylics as like watercolours really, just thinning them out with water a bit. Building up layers and stuff. Yeah, so just trying to aim for these skin coloured, parts to be sort of painted. Do with a pen, I'll probably use some coloured pencils later on that bit. I want this to be like a grungy, like yellow feel to the clothes here on there, and then to some of the faces as well. I started adding a little bit of it, but I think there's a specific colour I need. It could be unbleached titanium, which is like a bone type colour, but I'm going to see if I can try and add something to it, I don't know. It's sort of like a base tone for a like pale looking zombie zombie tone, you know, skin colour I mean, you know, because the zombies won't be like normal, you know, like skin colour like them too, obviously, and this guy, so I want them to be separate almost. A light colour wash. Slight bit of water sometimes just to help thin it out a little bit, spread it out a bit more. That's a nice tone to it, I'd say. You can mix a bit of this in as well on the skin colour. Blend it a bit. I say the nose could be the brightest part on there. Just like thin little layer. Like a yellow eyeball there. Just go over that slightly just to give it a tone. Maybe just like make it pop out a little bit more. I don't know. Even some of the wall in the background down here, there's like a wall behind this character. I want some of this to appear yellow, just mixed in with the grey. Like a dingy looking wall, something like that. through, I think, and just add more of the paint. That little hole in the head as well. Yeah, we'll fill that in. And what some of this yellow would look like on me. Let's go over that. Probably another yellow feather, I don't know. Might smooth it out a little bit, but quite like that yellow actually, so probably I'd keep that type of yellow and just go over it a bit. Right, I need to go over some of the clothing a bit with this yellow. Give it like a more of a tone that I can add more shades of this colour, I think. to do a bit more of this blood bits here, I think. I could use like a marker and then actually I'll use a marker and then I can just go over it with shades of paint or something. Usually the best way sometimes. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Yeah, just trying to work on these art print things. Sort of left this one for weeks, I think. I've been working on a lot of the other ones and things like that, so I might add some more grey tones actually. Yeah, some of that ink I like. It's like making the ink bleed a bit of the water, but I can go over it. to look at the original colours there were for this stuff. So I just can't remember exactly the colouring on these things, but see, I don't know if his jacket was green, I just can't remember. I'm going to have to look it up. Watch the film again. Try and do that. Bit of like skin tone stuff. I don't know. Just got to try and build it up in layers and stuff. And then when I get to using pencils, I can pick out details like there's that like scar type thing there. And, you know, there'll be other like little details I can pick out maybe. Just give that a grey covering. Just a bit. I mean, her hair's like a blonde, I think a dirty blonde type colour, so this adding this grey first really helps. And then I can slowly add in some other little colours. Yeah, I might have to ink in the spiders and that. I want to get a bit of yellow paint for that logo, because I think if it's all the same colour, I'd loosely filled that in with like yellow pencil crayons. But I can go over that with paint just to make it more smooth looking. Sort of like the yellow in like the Demons logo, something like that. Going through the horror movie phase, yeah. Well, I'm trying to do some art prints on like a lot of my favourite films. Um, so there's The Beyond. I've got a Demons one um, that I did that just needs slight added bits too. And there's a few others which I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a Dead Space one which that's about finished, I think. Return of the Living Dead, there's another one of them that I've done. Yeah, there's loads more horror films. I've got a lot of favourite horror films, so I'm going to go through and I need to do an Evil Dead 2 one because that's just classic. I've got to do something like that. Yeah, so yeah, I've seen The Fog. Yeah, I didn't like the remake one. That was rubbish. But yeah, I like the original one, the John Carpenter one. More atmosphere in that one, I think. A lot better. Yeah, Evil Dead. I like all the Evil Deads, the old ones. And that. Even the new ones I like, but they're not the same. The new ones. I mean, the remake of the original, the 2013 one was good. A lot better than the latest one. But I don't think they can do much of that slight bit of comedy that Bruce Campbell used to do in the old ones. Especially Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. They were more like comedy horror. But I don't think they can do that with anyone else really, so I think they have to go straight horror, I think. Yeah, there was a 2013 remake of the original Evil Dead. It's all set in a cabin again, and then there was Evil Dead Rise. I think it was Rise, Evil Dead, yeah, where it's set like in a tower block or something. It was good, but it wasn't the best. There was a few things that just didn't make sense in it, but it was still good. A lot of horror elements, mainly just for horror and gore, I think, for the sake of it, just a bit more serious as well. Both the new films. Hey Jason. Yeah, I like The Beyond as well. I ain't seen it for a while, but I need to maybe get around to seeing it. And that I used to have it on VHS many years ago, but I need to. I think you can get like good quality Blu-rays of half of these films. I'll have to just invest in getting some or something, or just to see these films again. This is going to be another art print. This, if I finish it, I'll probably have to work a bit more on, because I don't usually draw. I ain't drawn like a human face for ages, and it just feels weird to me. So I'll probably have to spend a bit more time trying to get the colouring on that correct. Because I'm used to drawing creatures. I feel like adding more detail to a face, but there is none. So yeah. I have to do, because that dog I think is like an Alsatian or a German Shepherd, one of the two I think. So there'll be a bit of brown, I think. I'll have to re-look up the colour in there just to separate it a bit and make it stand out from these. zombie things. But yeah, just trying to, I don't know, figure out the colours and stuff. Because this was like a commission I did, an ink drawing for someone. I made a scan of it, but I didn't get all of this side in. I made a quick scan and then I sent the original drawing off. But I thought I can get away with that. Just a bit of overlap there, because that logo was in the middle, so it sort of makes it look like a poster type thing. So yeah. But I want to try and make some of this look like mist or something, sort of grey blending in with the black. I want to make it look a bit grungy looking as well, like a dirty looking poster, you know, like a lot of the films, 70s and 80s, they had like a grain quality on the film sometimes, you know, like, so I want that to just appear in the artwork. It'll be all this like faded tones or something like that, I don't know. So that'll be through the colours. I'll try and do that if I can. I'm doing alright with these art print things. Just have to, I have left this one for weeks though, so I'm only just coming back to it. But I've got a Return of the Living Dead one that I've finished. I've scanned that in, so that's ready to get an art print next week. And then there's a Dead Space one. I'll probably get both of them next week, I think. Order them. So I've got some, I'll use that one. I'll use coloured pencil. Just want a bit of pink there. And the tongue. There'll be some pink, like maybe fleshy where the dog's tearing her throat out. I was always shocked at that bit actually. I was like, as a kid, I was like, what the hell? But that's Lucio Fulci for you. slight, I don't want to do too much there. There's like a slight, well, a slight scar. It's got no like eye there. Just like give a little layering of the pink over that bit, just to. I think it's about time I inked these spiders because I've got to maybe add more of the webs in that. I wanted more webs in the background to make it more cobwebby and not like, I don't know, not how I drew it there. I think at the time I was trying to figure out how to draw cobwebs and I just thought that was good enough, but when I'm adding colour to it, it's not going to be good enough, so I think I need to do more, I don't know, maybe like grey colour over the top and then, I don't know, maybe do more line bits, I don't know, just make it stand out, but then I've got to do all the background black, so, and then maybe paint over that again, but yeah, I don't know, I'll try and add these spiders. Just try and ink them a bit more. Yes, make them stand out a bit more, and then probably add paint over them as well, and I think adding like the black in the background, I'll just make them just pop out a bit more, because right now they don't. Yeah, that one looks like a crab, almost. I don't know. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll shade a lot of the background in. I can always, if it becomes too dark like I did with the black surrounding here, I've gone over it grey, so I'll probably do that. But just add it in like layers and stuff. Make these spiders pop out a bit more. seem to like the cobwebs that are like layered with loads of dust, so you can do like large, I don't know, large areas. Say like you can take a section here and maybe just paint it grey and then add some lines coming off. Yeah, just figure out, but yeah, there's different ways of drawing these webs, but this is the way I drew them before. I quite like the lines, you can tell it's a spider web, but I think for this particular piece of art it needs more detail and more figuring out, and not some half-assed way that I did before. So I can't remember if this, I did this about maybe 4 years ago now, or 3 years ago, so I can't remember. The way I draw and create stuff now, it's a bit different now, so it's already out of date. Yeah, so once I finish all this, I don't think I'll finish all this on this stream, but it'll definitely make me able to work on the cobwebs a bit more and integrate this part into the design as well. Because sometimes I think the spiders got sort of lost, even in the old ink drawing. You can tell they're spiders, obviously, but it wasn't more noticeable, I think, these bits. Still looking like a crab, this one. This spider here. Never mind. Bit of precise inking right on this bit. Like I said, I'll probably make more of the webs actually, and maybe, you know, add more web bits in between and make them, these spiders stand out a little bit more, if I can. finish a bit of this around the spider bit, and then I've got to shoot off. Go. Yeah, but I was a bit early on this stream because I've had to switch my movie days around. Because my daughter, her boyfriend's coming through tomorrow, so, and he's staying for a week, so usually like movie times on the Saturday, so I thought I'd move it forward, and then she didn't have to feel awkward like sat with a boyfriend watching movies. She didn't want to, so we're watching a couple of movies tonight instead. Yeah, I like that web thing. I think that spider's a bit bigger than these other two, but I had to shrink it a bit. Or maybe just like it's the biggest spider there. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there. Yeah, I'm glad I've inked that out. You know, it looks a bit more clearer with the spiders there. Yeah, so I need to just, as a whole, just like try and bring all the colours sort of together, and definitely a bit more. I need to do she's got like blind looking eyes, so I've got to add some grey shades there probably, perhaps. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to try and do more of these streams. Obviously for now it's just Wednesday and Sunday that I'm doing these. So I'll be back Sunday, maybe working on this. I may have worked on it a bit more, or I might not, I might have just left it again. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers now.